To file for your ERTC tax refund, start by gathering all necessary documentation. This includes payroll records, quarterly business income statements, and any records showing a full or partial suspension of operations due to a government order. Next, identify the qualified wages paid to employees during the eligible quarters. Qualified wages include salaries, wages, and other similar compensation, as well as the cost of employer-provided healthcare. Determine if your business experienced a significant decline in gross receipts or a full or partial suspension of operations due to a government order. To determine this, compare your gross receipts in a quarter in 2020 or 2021 with the same quarter in 2019. If your gross receipts for a quarter were less than 50% of what they were for the same quarter in 2019, you are eligible for the ERTC for that quarter. Once you've determined that you're eligible, calculate the credit. For businesses with fewer than 500 employees in 2021, all employee wages may qualify for the credit. For larger businesses, only the wages of employees that were paid not to work due to the business suspension or decline in gross receipts may qualify. The credit is equal to 70% of qualified wages paid, up to $10,000 per employee per quarter. So, the maximum credit per quarter is $7,000 per employee, and the maximum credit for the year 2021 is $26,000 per employee. Calculate the total credit by adding up the credit for each employee. Subtract any advance payments of the credit that you may have received. The result is the estimated amount of your ERTC tax refund. Keep in mind, this is an estimate and the actual refund may vary. Always consult with a tax professional to ensure accuracy. If you received a Paycheck Protection Program (PPP) loan, ensure that you're not claiming the ERTC for wages that were paid with forgiven PPP loan proceeds. Now, let's move on to the actual filing process. Employers use Form 941 to report income taxes, Social Security tax, or Medicare tax withheld from employees' paychecks and to pay the employer's portion of Social Security or Medicare tax. When filling out Form 941, follow the instructions carefully. The IRS provides detailed instructions for each form on its website. If you're adjusting a return you've already filed to claim the ERTC, you'll need to use Form 941X, Adjusted Employer's Quarterly Federal Tax Return or claim for refund. Again, follow the instructions provided by the IRS carefully when filling out Form 941X. After filing your return, wait for the IRS to process it. The IRS will then issue your ERTC tax refund. Keep all records related to your ERTC claim. This includes documentation of your eligibility, calculation of the credit, and any correspondence with the IRS. If you're unsure about any part of the process, consider consulting with a tax professional. The ERTC rules can be complex, and a tax professional can provide guidance tailored to your specific situation. Remember, the ERTC is a refundable tax credit, so even if you don't owe tax, you can still receive a refund. At bestertcprogram.com, we answer all your questions and point you to the absolute best providers of this service in the industry. Don't trust just anyone to do this work. Use the best ERTC program out there. Click below for more answers.